First, start a stitch. Then crochet 18 chain stitches. After crocheting the chain stitches, we enter the needle from the second to last stitch. To start crocheting a row, which is 17 short stitches. After the short stitches, we crochet 3 standing stitches. Start crocheting a row of long stitches from the second stitch. After the long stitches, then hook a standing stitch and wind the thread twice. And completely pick up the third short stitch. Hang the thread and pull it out. Pull through every 2 loops. Start from the second braid and crochet 3 short stitches continuously. And wind the thread twice and pick up the short stitch again. And pull twice until there are only 2 loops left on the needle. Continue to wind twice. Skip 3 short stitches. After finding the 4th short stitch, pick it up and pull twice. Pull out the last 3 loops at once. Start from the second braid stitch. Continue to crochet 3 short stitches. The remaining operations are repeated. Okay. There is only 1 stitch left in this row. When there are 2 loops left on the needle, we pull the thread out from the last stitch and hook a short stitch and bypass all loops. This way, half of the diamond is completed. Next, we will crochet another row, which is 17 long stitches. And make a standing stitch. Start from the first braid and crochet 2 short stitches. And wind 2 loops. Pick up the half diamond short stitches of the bottom row until there are only 2 loops left. And wind the thread twice. Then pick up the short stitches of the left half diamond. And pull through the remaining 3 loops together. Starting from the second braid stitch, hook 2 short stitches. This completes the upper half of the diamond. Repeat this weaving. Until you can see 3 complete diamonds. 3 chain stitches. 2 long stitches. Two long stitches. 2 medium long stitches. 3 short stitches. 2 medium length stitches. long stitches. 2 long stitches. Finally, crochet 1 long stitch. Crochet the diamond in the previous pulling stitch way. After this row, we'll crochet a standing stitch. Next, we need to crochet a round of short stitches on 3 sides. 1 short stitch on the side of a short stitch row, and 2 short stitches on the side of a long stitch row. The specific needle insertion position you can crochet according to your own habits. When you finish the last stitch on the side, find the 10th short stitch. Mark it with a safety pin. Next, in each braid stitch on the bottom edge, crochet a short stitch. The side is the same rule. 1 short stitch corresponds to 1 short stitch. 1 long stitch corresponds to 2 short stitches. Mark the 10th stitch. After the side is finished, find the first braid stitch and make a slip stitch. In this way, we have completed the back and the bag cover. And I need a place. We crochet a small diamond patch. We crochet a small diamond-shaped piece. The height is 1.5 diamond stitches. In the same way as before, crochet a round of short stitches on 3 sides. After the last short stitch, and insert it into the first braid stitch. Pull out. Lock 1 stitch. Pick up the short stitches below and crochet a pull stitch of short stitches. Finish all the pulling stitches on 3 sides. After pulling the needle, we crochet short stitches on 3 sides, for a total of 3 rounds. Note that only hook the 3 sides. Take out the knitted fabric you made before. Pull out the loop at the position of the marker. Lock 1 stitch. Only pick up the 2 farthest half braid stitches. Pull the loop through. Repeat the operation for the remaining loops. Leave the last 2 stitches intact. Pick up 2 braid stitches. Pull the loop out and lock 1 stitch. Pull out the loop. Then hide the exposed thread ends. Worry about that. Sew the magnetic buckle. tighten the two sides. Hide the thread. And install the bag strap.